Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Beauty Soul Tarot. I hope you're doing well. This reading is for April, middle to end of April for Pisces. This reading may not, like energies can reverse. So even if I'm saying this is about you, it could be about the other person. So it can reverse. And any placement that you have in Pisces could resonate to this reading. Okay, also information for a private reading is in the description below. Pisces, what do we see for Pisces? We have the Hierophant, the Emperor, oh, a judge. Okay, there's someone who has a kind word for you. There's someone who has a kind, like a compliment. So I'm going to put these here. I'm also hearing a preacher or a pastor or like a judge or like an attorney or someone in charge of an organization is curious about speaking with you. Now, this could reverse and you could be the one curious about speaking with the other person. But I definitely see that you're in a beautifully innocent place. Like you're in a beautifully innocent position and someone's like, "Hey, I was just wondering." It is mysterious, however, it's confusing, but someone's like, "I'm interested in talking to you," or we have some things to talk about perhaps about a person. Maybe there's a discussion about like a person or like something to do with, how would that go? Something to do with the difference between, like I'm hearing mother-daughter, mother or father-daughter dance, or someone's just curious to talk. Let's see. I'll figure this out. Pisces. We have the Eight of Swords coming out. Pisces. The Devil in reverse. Okay, so for some reason, part of you is suspicious. And then part of you is feeling out of sorts. Okay, so we have the Devil in reverse, the Tower. There's something here that is dark, okay? There's something that's dark. There's something that makes you uncomfortable. I see you pausing and just looking like, what's going on? What's going on, right? Someone's like, I don't think I like that. Like there's kind of a weird feeling. You might be getting a weird feeling that someone is, okay, now I'm getting a different message too. I'm getting this feeling that there's someone who's in power, but their power is kind of scary. Like in some way they've locked things are in order and everything's done, but then it's all undone. Let me see here. I see a younger child talking to a teenager about an older man. And then there's like a boy or something that's around that's like, that's weird. Well, I guess not, because they're gonna get in trouble or something like that. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. Someone's like, why is it here? Or not why is it here? They're kind of like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. This is something that is private. Someone's keeping this a secret. Somehow someone's like, someone's getting uncomfortable. I feel like it could be you. I feel like you're like, ew, I don't know. Maybe someone's going to the principal's office. But however this works, like there's some work that's being done on the situation, and someone's uncomfortable. I'm getting like a pretty deep seated fear, kind of like vulnerable fear here. And something is a mess. Let's see. Pisces. Okay, so this Wheel of Fortune just flipped over. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Someone's like, I'm not going over to their house. I'm not gonna do it. Someone feels bad. They're holding information, or they're holding on to information. I don't feel like this is bad. I feel like because with the Wheel of Fortune, this is like something that's has to do with the planetary transitions. Someone's like, oh, okay, that's weird. I feel like something makes you feel like you're out of not character, but like you're not, something about connecting the dots. Like someone just like, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And they go on. Okay. I feel like someone just feels like frustrated. This is what I'm getting. I'm just getting frustration here. Someone knows about deep-seated unconscious patterns that kind of like make things a little bit less stressful around a person. Like someone's like, I didn't think that. I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't thinking that. It almost feels like though there's some power over here that's like, how is this working? Because it feels like it's not, like it feels like you're on a waiting, like you're waiting and you're just like, what? Pisces. Let's see. Pisces. Eight of Wands in reverse. There's a block, but it's not over. Okay, it's not over, whatever this is. It's kind of offensive. There's something about a beautiful, powerful woman who is trustworthy, where hope is restored. It could be just a woman who's around, like a friend, a family member who's around, who restores a sense of hope. Someone's like their extra behavior is getting contained or blocked. So like for whatever reason, if there's something unnecessary, it's hitting a wall, and it's everything else is kind of shining itself through. I'm hearing a filter or a strainer. Someone's like, is that right? Is that what I heard? However, there's something I'm hearing very nurturing, gifted, spiritual, and supportive. So there's like a nurturer here. Someone who's devoted and caring and loving. And there's something that goes in this favor of this direction. Like there's something that seems to settle well. Like, okay. We have the Lovers. So I think this goes back and forth and it changes. Someone's like waiting for a visit, but they feel sad and they feel, I don't even know. This person feels like they don't have the right tools to be able to complete whatever this is. Someone's like, no, you did not just take my milk. I don't know where that's coming from. But there's another pathway. Once again, I'm getting all of this sadness here, or remorse, or like someone's like, you're so sweet. Someone's mind could be changed. Like, I'm so sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to do that. Or but I'm getting that someone's like pleasantly surprised. Someone somehow becomes pleasantly surprised. The sun is shining here and the Ten of Swords. So that means something was brought to a clearing. That means it was cleared, it was fixed, it was checked. I don't mean to snap at you. I'm just saying something is cleared and it's checked. And then there's no concern about it anymore. So whatever that has to do with, yeah, I feel like this is a process, but there's something being worked on that has to do with the betterment. Yeah, definitely, because the Judgment's in the upright. So this has to do with something that's being decided that is actually better for you, that's going to work better for you. That gives you the emotional support that you're looking for. Now about this person over here, I feel like someone's looking out for your best interest. But something turns around, like someone's like, oh, I didn't know you did that. But it does go in a positive direction. There's a few things under one's belt, like tricks up one's sleeves, stuff like that. I'm hearing the darkness is like something opens it up and it shines a light. And somehow someone's like, oh, they could be, it's like an ego, like a hard pill to swallow, so to speak, but it's healing you somehow. So however it goes, the end result is definitely positive. There's some beautiful judgment, a calling, an angelic calling that has to do with this process. So with that said, Pisces, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful and I hope to see you soon. All right, bye.